Hey friend, welcome to the Badass is the New Black podcast, where our motto is done is better than perfect. I'm Chrissy Chin, here on a mission to help you grow your business online, turn your leads into lifelong customers, and scale to six figures and beyond so you can work less and enjoy and earn a whole lot more. Most importantly, I'm a laid-back wife, a mom, a friend who started as a peds nurse, turned network marketer, and now a serial entrepreneur. This podcast is for ambitious people with an idea, a vision, but no idea how to get there. On this podcast, I'll give actionable steps to keep you moving forward while you learn new business strategies, better systems and processes, marketing, sales, all the things you need to build and scale a blissful business that keeps your pocketbooks growing. Grab a beverage, open up your notes app, and let's get to it. Hello. Welcome back to the Badass is the New Black podcast. I'm so excited for this episode to bring in some insight from some incredible people, incredible leaders, content creators out there, as I have been so honored to be a guest speaker or panelist on Linda Sadu's Mixer Mind. I am also a, quote, I guess I should say, student or member of the Mixer Mind because I really enjoy investing in my business and in myself. And a big part of my business is networking, meeting people, connecting, learning from others. And so I invest in myself and my business in this way. Every single year I join at least one, if not two. Right now I'm in two different mastermind group programs to get support that I need, learn from others. And so I was a panelist on one of her most recent calls, What's Working in 2023. And the insight that was shared there was incredible. And I shared some things, and then some other girls shared some things. And when they were sharing, I was like, yes, and I'm doing that, and that is working. And so I really wanted to bring that to this episode today and share just 5 nuggets, insights from myself and from some of these women that were on the panelist. So before we dive in, if you're ready to expand your revenue streams online, launch a digital offer, whether it's a course, a mastermind, a program, a group program, or even online coaching that you can automate and streamline better. But you need some clarity on what's the best fit for you. Is it a course? Is it a mastermind? Is it a group program? What should it be about? How the heck are you going to sell it? I would love for you to download my free gift, Turn Your Knowledge into a Profit. And I'm going to help you get clarity on what your digital offer should be and how to start selling it in the next 3 weeks with only a few hours a week. So just go to thechrissychin.com/profit. All right, let's dive in. So thank you, Linda. Shout out to you. Linda actually created our marketing quiz, which is really fun. You can go to my website, thechrissychin.com/quiz and take that really fun marketing quiz that she created. But that was how, I met Linda a long time ago through a friend. This is going to be shout out episode to Emily Reagan, who's amazing. So I met Linda. I'm just going to be spewing all the names. So get a pen and a paper, write these down. I'll have their Instagrams and everything in the show notes. So you can always go back to that and find them very easily. But, thank you, Linda, for letting me be on your panelist. Such an honor. And the group has been amazing, so collaborative, so helpful. So it's just been just a huge benefit to me and my business this year so far. And I'm so excited to be here with you the rest of the year. But I wanted to dive in to share five of the top things that I shared or other women shared that I'm like, yes, these are working in 2023 to build your business online, to build deep connections with your customers or potential customers, turn them into customers, and have a thriving business. Because the truth is that, I've had highs and I've had lows. It's not this, and I shared this with the group, it's not one linear line. Actually, I think we talked about this on the last podcast episode or 2 podcast episodes ago. It's not a linear line in your business. It goes up and it goes down, right? And I've had these moments of really high highs where we're just making so much money I don't even know what to do with. And then these moments of oh gosh, it's going backwards. Is this the death of the business, right? And then it's wait a minute, I have to get innovative. I have to reassess what's working. We're going to talk about some of that and then have a 6-figure launch. And it's okay, I'm back. This is working and we're going to go for it. And so some of these things that we're going to talk about today, I'm going to try and keep it as brief and short as possible to keep these episodes short. So we'll just dive in very surface level. Okay. Marissa Corcoran was one of the panelists, and she shared what's working for her in 2023. One of the things, there was many, but in-person events. And this doesn't have to be like you're thinking on stage, large, I got to get 100 people. No, it could be small, intimate settings. And that's what she's loving and she's doing. She's actually traveling around the US this year, and she's actually, the places that she's stopping, she's connecting with the people that are in her community and meeting them face to face. And she's had so much fun, and that sounds so much fun to me as well. We did an in-person event last year, and we did a small, intimate 3-day retreat, and it was incredibly impactful for the women that came, for me as a leader. And so I 100% vouch for like the in-person events. I've started attending the WE events, Women Entrepreneurs events, that the two founders, Brandy and Sarah, are actually local to me. And so they're doing these monthly events for women entrepreneurs to get together, to meet, to collaborate, and network and promote their businesses to each other. And it's been so fun once a month to meet up with these women, to see face to face, to have real conversations in person and feel the energy of that person, not just through the screen, but actually physical embodiment of that person. And so that's just been incredibly impactful. So much so that we're doing June 9th. If you're in the Atlanta area, we are doing Claire and I are hosting an in-person little mini networking retreat at our lake house. Which is super fun. And so anyway, I'll leave details for that in the show notes. But like we just keep creating and throwing ourselves into these in-person experiences. And that is going to be just really big for the year 2023. So I know I teach and talk about how to build and expand and grow and get exposure online. But don't forget about the in-person connection. With so many years of virtual and virtual really taking over, it's going to be more important than ever that you make an effort to either attend small in-person events to connect and network, or create these small experiences for your people. So that is number one. Then we had Zafira Rajan share, and she shared experimentation. I'm actually going to share two of hers because she had two really good ones. Experimentation, having fun, playing with your business. Customers are evolving the way that they want to interact. And, AI is a big thing. We'll get to that in a minute. But this is the opportunity and the year for experimentation in your business. We're doing a lot of experimentation in our business. We just launched with, when we just released Build a Blissful Business, Open the Doors again. We launched it with a new masterclass. We launched it with a new name, a new promise, lots of new marketing material and content and messaging. We're experimenting. We're playing. We're seeing how much more clear can we get on our message? How much more specific can we get to really draw in that person that's going to just thrive in our programs and with our coaching? And so we've just been experimenting a lot. We've been experimenting with how we bring in new leads to our business. So we used to use ads constantly. And we've done a lot with affiliate marketing, but we tried on EPL affiliate marketing, which is earnings per lead. So instead of giving Facebook our money, we wanted to give it to people that we could build connections with and long-lasting relationships with, and even partnerships with. And I'm going to do a whole other episode on affiliate marketing and EPLs. But we were experimenting. Is this a good way to find people that are interested in what we're doing and really want to get their business online? So I love that Zafira shared experimenting and trying new things. That is going to be make such a big impact in your business if you're doing that in 2023. It never stops. Testing, reassessing, analyzing, modifying, experimenting some more, okay? So keep that in mind. Customization is care is another one that she shared, and I thought this was really powerful. So things that AI can't do. AI is getting so big, and I'm not the expert in AI, but I'm sharing little tips and nuggets here as I'm using it. But these things that AI can't do, the personal touches that make a difference and deepen the connection with other people. So with our contractors, we send birthday gifts. So these are the people that we hire to do work for us in our business. They're small, but they're personal. and it just makes a difference in the relationship that you're building and the people that you want to surround yourself with and keep surrounding yourself with. When it comes to your students, your customers, sending voice memos, doing looms that are specific to them. We do this in our BBB coaching community, where if someone asks a question or something and they're in that coaching period, Claire will make a loom video on actually giving design tips, or I'll do a loom video if I need to, talking about copy, scheduling a call. I had several students that were like, I don't know what hosting platform to use. And I was like, let's jump on a call and talk about it. Let's talk about your business. Let's talk about, if Kajabi is the right thing for you. It's what we use and we love it, but let's talk about it. And so just creating these personal moments that AI can't do is just going to just put the icing on the cake and make you stand out from other people. 100%. Jacqueline Malone shared mini experiences that this is working for her in 2023, and I 100% agree with it. Things like anytime you can give either your customers a deeper experience or potential customers an experience with you. So she shared that a photographer, I think in her network, was doing going to networking events and then providing these mini experiences where they would take like one little headshot, and then you would get a headshot. And so they don't normally do headshots. So even kind of branching out, like maybe it's not something you normally do, but like letting someone interact with you and experience what you do and your work and the quality is going to just make that much more of an impact. And then they'll come hire you for what you actually do or the bigger project or experience that you provide. Things like we're going to host live Zoom. So with the little mini retreat that we're doing on June 9th, we're also including a live 90-minute Zoom session where we're going to give feedback on people's businesses and websites and copy. And so they can submit their content, and we'll do, Claire and I will go through and give some tips on copy or design, or if they have a business question, we'll do that. So we're giving them this experience of almost really what it's like to become a student in our Build a Blissful Business program, or even just hosting, maybe to your community. Maybe you do a live experience showcasing what you do and how you offer support. I had another girl she was in an old retreat that we were in, so I met her a while ago, and we still communicate in this little Voxer chat, all of us, and she was like, I just launched my offer, I'm having trouble getting sales, and I don't know, I think my sales page is awesome, but would anyone take a look? And it's like, this is what I do, like, let me look at it. And I got to work with her really one-on-one and give her some really amazing tips to take her sales page to the next level and point out some things that were really kind of hurting her in her sales. And so it was really fun to just give her that personal experience of what it's like to work with me, and even Claire in that experience. So love that tip, Jacqueline. I shared a little tip on, this is actually we'll go to Rachel Luna. That was my last one. And then I'll give you a little bonus one that I shared. So Rachel Luna shared getting uncomfortable. That's working in 2023. And I know that she talks about this in her book, Permission to Offend, but getting uncomfortable. And we've heard this, step outside your comfort zone. It's not a dead thing. It's not going away. This is what is working in 2023. And she dove more into it. And I know she goes more into it in her book, but I'm going to just share that. And I recently heard, I was doing an emotion code session, and we were talking about the kids and summer and boredom and all of that. And I was like, I just don't know what I'm going to do. Summer's coming up. The kids just want to be on iPads. We're trying to limit it. How am I going to entertain them? And she was like, okay, you don't have to entertain them. And she shared with me these kind of 3 levels of pain and discomfort, and we can use this for your business too. So there's discomfort for growth. And so this is where we got into kids need to be bored, because boredom creates creativity. This is the space in which they get bored that they start getting creative and then build those new neural pathways. And so I am not here to rescue my children from boredom this summer. They have to kind of get uncomfortable in that so that they can then get creative on their own, right? So when it comes to your business, speaking on stage, to create confidence, that could be really uncomfortable. It's very, not painful in a physical way, but it's discomfort that you may lean into and be like, I can't do that because I'm going to be uncomfortable. But how are you going to gain the confidence to do something? You actually have to do something to gain confidence. You don't get confident and then do something. So that is, this whole getting uncomfortable in 2023. That's one of those, that very first discomfort level, discomfort for growth. Okay. And I'll share the two other ones quickly. It was just discomfort for what I'm calling satisfaction. So, you might attend a really hot soccer game in the middle of Atlanta to support your kid, right? You're putting yourself in a little bit of a discomfort, some pain here, but, for satisfaction of like being there to support your child. And then discomfort for awareness. So that's like the physical pain where if you like fall and break your arm, you've got pain and discomfort and your body's telling you like something is wrong. We need to address this. So that's that discomfort. But I love kind of this discomfort for growth, getting uncomfortable in 2023, because that is how you are going to grow and make a difference and impact in 2023. And then my little bonus tip before we leave for the week is to network, to keep building relationships. You're in this for the long game. This is not a get rich quick method. This is I'm in this for the long game. I really want to do this, longer than 3 months. And I really want to build a network of amazing people and leverage that to grow my business and help and serve in any way that I can. So networking, building relationships is not dead. It is something that is very alive. It is something that can help you be very fruitful in your business and just being able to, so entrepreneurship is very, like sometimes you feel like you're on an island, right? Like you're working online and maybe you're alone in your office or alone in your home. You can work from anywhere, but you don't go to an office. You don't have, unless you're in a co-working space with other people, it feels kind of lonely at times. So putting yourself in these networks, and this is why I joined paid masterminds and getting these group experiences, because I want to be with other people, other men and women that are doing amazing things, and surround myself with these people and build relationships with these people. And we've seen that support and help our business during our launches. They become affiliates with our program, or they are a testimonial because we end up working together, and they're a testimonial for what we have to offer. So just think about, who you're surrounding yourself with. And if you aren't surrounding yourself with people like that you want to get to know and that will help you grow and build, then think about where you can find those people and start putting in the effort and putting in the time to do this, because you are in this for the long game. And all of these things that we've talked about, and you can look at them in the show notes again to kind of recap here. But these are things that are going to help you build your business deep. Okay? So personal events, small and intimate, is totally fine. Letting people experience, so giving an experience for people. Customization is care, so customizing little things that you possibly can. Experimenting was one that I talked about. So trying new different things, getting uncomfortable, and networking and keeping your network growing. I hope you guys have an amazing week. We'll be back next week, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you got some value out of this episode, I would love some support. And the best way to do that, so I can keep showering you with loads of actionable tips, is to hit that subscribe button. Leave a review or a comment if you're on YouTube, and share this podcast with a friend. And when you share it with a friend on social, please tag me so I can reshare your share in my stories. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out. I appreciate the heck out of you for showing up. And now it's time for you to take imperfect action so you can work less and enjoy and earn a whole lot more.